Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hunter Classic video. This is the game where everything started. If you are not familiar with the genre, you might be fooled by the old looks of this game. But this game is still considered as the best hunting simulation out there, going strong with over a decade at its belt. And I must emphasize, this is no ordinary game. It is not as arcadey, and it definitely is not easy. You must prepare beforehand for every single hunt. This is a hunting simulation. As I'm still new to the classic, I will only be able to hunt fallow deer with what I've got in this video. When you start the game, you have .243 bolt rifle, a shotgun, a deer collar, a binoculars, and a camera. I also started Hirschfelden, as it also exists on Call of the Wild. But boy, have I felt spoiled with being used to the Call of the Wild. It is great on its own, but beware, although the name's similar, these two are different games. Hunting even the, quote, easiest animal, end quote, out there is hard in this game. That is why I took my time with every single step I took. Kept on lookout and had to come up with new tactics and a new way of thinking to even get a glimpse of some sign of the deers out there. I have so far never used any animal collars, or any tool other than my binoculars and my rifle on the Call of the Wild. But here, as you can see, I am using deer collar, sending a distress signal out there and expecting back a response from other deers. It, as I imagine it will be in real life, doesn't always work. But seeing a response, hearing back a call, can make your day. After meticulous preparation, tracking, chasing, I finally started to hear some deers around me. And from then on, I decided to slow down a bit. I crushed the dirt down below and started moving towards where I last heard the deers from. And after a short recon, I was lucky enough to find a deer just standing across the road, looking at me and coming towards me, and I took the shot. Luckily enough, with little chase I managed to find the animal. Although it wasn't particularly an interesting animal, it was my first ever deer and first ever hunt in the game, so it was special to me. After looking for miles, slowly, I managed to find a good place for some fallow deers. Though there were some red deer as well, I didn't have proper ammunition, so I opted for fallow deers. After brief consideration, I decided to take the shot. Unfortunately, this little fella was quite determined to be not found. So I had to search for it for a long time. Fortunately for me, I hadn't been able to find any particularly interesting animal thus far. But I believe I was going strong for a beginner. Still, luckily, not so far away, I have found a good drinking zone for fallow deers. After examining their behaviors, I decided to pick one. It was a great shot. I couldn't be happier than that. Before finally deciding to close the day with what I've got, my eye caught a fallow deer running around, and I decided to take this down as well. And it was down in one shot. So with its ups and downs, it was a wonderful day for me. It was a nice change of pace as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more the Hunter Classic videos, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.